Well, it's quite hard these days to find a consensus within the Israeli society, but this French announcement almost did it. Almost from the entire political spectrum, there were strong condemnations, beginning, of course, with the coalition, the prime minister, foreign minister, defense minister, practically every minister you can just think of, all of them expressing their very strong condemnation, saying that France is pretty much rewarding Hamas for the October 7th events. What Israel is saying is that if the French announcement is basically signaling to Hamas that they can carry out what Israel describes as one of the worst terror attacks in history, and they will be rewarded by a Western country. This is what Israelis are saying. They're also saying that if France wants a Palestinian state so much, they can maybe bring in Palestinians from Gaza to Paris. According to Israeli sources, many Palestinians will be happy to emigrate to France. So Israeli ministers are actually saying, why not set a Palestinian state there? Basically a reward for terrorism. This is according to speakers from the Israeli coalition, from the prime minister onwards, and also from some coalition members. The head of the opposition, Yair Lapid, saying that this is a mistake to accept a Palestinian state at this time, saying that again this is a reward for terrorism, and this is something that, if it happens, has to happen in a completely other way. A very big diplomatic rift between Israel and France, which will probably grow even bigger next week when this conference, the UN conference co-hosted by France, takes place, and will grow even bigger in the UN General Assembly in September, when the official announcement by President Macron is set to take place.
Let's talk about these desperate scenes in Gaza. We're seeing these reports about Israel allowing foreign countries to parachute aid into Gaza. What more do we know?
Yeah, so Israel is trying to convince the world by all means that maybe there is hunger in Gaza, but if there is, Israel has nothing to do with it, since Israel is allowing aid to go in all the time. At first it was those 950 trucks waiting on the Palestinian sides of the crossings to be picked up, and no one picked them up. This according to Israel. And now the parachutes, as you mentioned, Jamie, Israel now allowing both Jordan and the United Arab Emirates to use their air forces and actually parachute aid into Gaza, as was done last year, still in the days of US President Biden. At the time, it's a controversial mean, but Israel is saying whatever we can do to allow aid into Gaza, certainly one that is being parachuted by friendly countries such as Jordan, such as the UAE, and will clearly not include any means of terrorism, as Israel describes it, then Israel will allow that to happen. Is it convincing the international community? Probably not. And it is not even convincing some parts in the Israeli community. We saw protests in Tel Aviv demonstrating against what demonstrators described as hunger in Gaza, also in some Arab communities in Israel, including Sakhnin, throughout the day.